When you marry anyhow, you see anyhow. When you marry in the right way, you see the right thing. When you marry with a bed that is defiled, it will be full of calamities and errors. It will not amount to anything good. Now I'm in the book of Genesis chapter 38. The Bible says, and it came to pass at that time that Judah went down from his brethren and turned into a certain Adullamite, whose name was Era. And Judah saw there a daughter of a certain Canaanite, whose name was Shua, and he took her and went in unto her. What did he do? He took her and went in unto her. The Bible did not say he got married to her. The Bible did not say he paid her dowry. The Bible did not say he do the normal thing. He just took her, he went in unto her, and she became his wife. She became his wife. And remember, the Bible says in the book of Hebrews that marriage is honorable and the bed undefiled. Now, if you got married in a way that is not honorable, you see anyhow. The reason why many people are suffering in their marriage, the reason why many people are finding it difficult to have peace and to enjoy their marriage, it is because the foundation was wrong. The bed was defiled. Look at Judah here. He doesn't follow the example of his father, nor did he follow the example of his grandfather, nor the example of his great-grandfather. Abraham got married to Sarah, Isaac got married to Rebekah, and Jacob, his father, also got married. He served for 7 years, even before they gave him his own wife. Are you getting it? But in his own case now, here is Judah. In his own case now, he failed to follow the procedures of marriage. His marriage was built on a wrong and defiled foundation, defiled bed, and that is why his marriage was full of calamity. Now look at what happened in verse 3. And she conceived and bare a son, and he called his name Er. Now me, I will say Error. They gave birth to what? Error. And why did I call him Error? As we read further, you're going to see it. Verse number 4 says, and she conceived again and bare a son, and she called his name Onan. Are you getting that? Okay, look at verse 5. And she yet conceived and bare a son, and called his name Sheila. Are you there? And he was at Casey when she bare him. Now look at verse 6. And Judah took a wife for Error, his firstborn, whose name was Tamar. That's the name of the wife he took for Error. And if you take a look at the Bible, now the Bible did not say they paid any dowry or they do any marriage rights. He just took a woman and gave her a wife. And look at verse 7. That is where you will know that that child was really Error. When he named him Error, E-R, the remaining thing is R-O-R to complete the error. Are you getting it? So the Bible says, and Judah's firstborn was wicked in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord slew him. Why was he wicked in the sight of the Lord? Because he was a child born out of wedlock. It's an error. Yes, that's the way I got the interpretation, and that's why I'm doing this video, so that many youth can see it. They gave birth to error, and the error was wicked in the sight of God, and God killed him. God was like, no, this kind of error must not live. Now look at what happened next. Onan, which was the second born, they betrothed the wife of his brother to him, that raise seed for thy brother. And look at verse 8. And Judah said unto Onan, go in unto thy brother's wife, and marry her, and raise up seed to thy brother. Verse 9. And Onan knew that the seed should not be his, and it came to pass when he went in unto his brother's wife, that he spilled it on the ground, lest that he should give seed to his brother. Do you know what he did? Instead for him to do the normal thing and that will make the wife pregnant, he cunningly changed it and poured it on the ground. Look at verse 10. And the thing which he did displeased the Lord, wherefore he slew him also. Okudimeji. When Onan did that, God killed him too. That no, this one too is an error. It must not live. And this error began from the beginning when Judah got married, when Judah took a lady and went in onto her without doing the right thing. So they are giving birth to error. So Judah was afraid and was like, this one that my first son and my second son is dead, don't let me give this woman my third son. So he used wisdom and say, this one is still young, wait till a certain time when a grief will come. And when Tamar now discovered that, this man is a wicked man, he has cheated on me, he's not giving me his son, do you know what she did? If you read further, because of our time, if you read further in that Genesis chapter 38, you will see how Tamar went to go and wait for her husband, for her father-in-law, and covered herself like an harlot. And Judah, in his stupidity, he still repeated the same thing again. He went in onto her thinking she's an harlot. Are you getting the stupidity of Judah in this place now? Can you see what he did in the very beginning that lead to all the disasters he's going through? He still repeated the same thing. And how did he did it? He went in onto her again, and she collected something from him. She collected 3 things that are very spectacular. Look at verse 18. And he said, what place shall I give thee? And she said, thy signet, and thy bracelet, and thy staff that is in thy hand. And he gave it her. Can you see the man was a very stupid man? He gave it to her. Say, it doesn't matter, have it. You can take the whole thing from me. Say, just let me do this thing. He's a stupid man. He's full of iniquity. He built his life, his marriage, his settings, everything about himself on error. And that is why he was facing problems. Now, it is your turn. If you think you can build that on a defiled bed and it will work out, is a lie. You are selling yourself so cheap to men, to guys, so that no, he's my boyfriend, he's the only one I have. If I didn't allow him now, he might want to cheat on me, he might want to leave me, he might not get married to me. You are a stupid girl. And the brother doing the same thing, you too, you are a stupid man. How can you build a foundation of a godly home on a defiled bed or defiled foundation and you will expect success at the end of the race? It is not possible. You will suffer in that marriage. You will suffer in that house. You will suffer in that thing which you laid the foundation on a defiled foundation or a defiled bed. Look at the case of Judah. He was going from error to error, from error to error, and from error to error. So many of you that you are also doing exactly the same thing like what Judah did. You are building the foundation of your life, the foundation of your marriage on error. Judah built his own on error, and he really suffered it. He lost 2 children. Why? Because he laid his foundation, the foundation of his marriage, he laid it on error. He did that which was wrong in the sight of God. He did that which was not normal. And that is why I'm calling out to every singles out there. Stop laying the foundation of your marriage on error. Stop laying the foundation of your marriage on a defiled bed, because it will surely boomerang back on you, and the result, it will not be palatable. So I'm begging you, make a change. If you have found yourself in a relationship with an unbeliever, it is an error. If you are getting married to somebody that doesn't believe in your faith, it's an error. Are you getting it? You need to wake up.